what am I on? Are we on? Yeah. We're on. Hi, Killer Bee Nation. Hello, can you hear? Hello. Anyway, Killer Bee Nation. We're not live, but we are alive.
That's correct.
All right, and we are at the hemp farm. We have the queen of hemp here. This is Pam, correct? Introduce yourself.
I am Pam. This is our farm, and that queen bee has taken over.
Oh, okay. We'll get to this in a minute. We're not here for good looks, although that does help. We have, I don't know if you can see it over there, but there is a GPS unit that has a swarm of killer bees on it. So guess who owns the ranch now till we get rid of them. So everything's on hold because everything has to be on hold when these guys land.
Yes.
I don't care. They don't care what uniform you're wearing, except for ours, of course. Right? When we're on our uniform, we outrank everyone. If we tell the police to get in their cars, they do.
I love that.
It's because we love them, and literally. And so, introduce yourself.
My name's Joey. I'm the farm manager here at NFF Farming.
This is awesome. These guys, now this is the biggest hemp farm in the country?
Yeah.
Country, and hopefully we'll be one of the top worldwide as well.
My God, This is awesome. Cochise County is so damn cool.
Yes, it is.
It is so weird. We never know what the hell we're going to run into. I mean, this or the Starliner project just endless, like Curry Farms down here, all right? They have their plants and seeds on the ISS, on the space station.
That's amazing.
Almost all of the chili starts that you get in the country come from right down there.
I love that.
Yeah, and they are so serious about their chilies. They are to chilies what we are to bees, and that comes from Ed Curry himself. Hey, Ed, if you're watching, love you, buddy. And so Cochise County is so weird. We're up here in Dragoon, actually, right? Yes. We have Cochise Stronghold over here. All right, if you guys want to Google where we are, it's north, east, south, and west of Bumfuck. And you'll find us. We're right there. So what are you doing out here, Pam?
We are growing hemp for industrial purposes.
Right.
We're selling them. We're partnered with a public company, and we are selling them for bioplastics and, of course, the crude oil.
Oh, man, this is so awesome. My goodness. Wow. And how long have you been in Cochise County?
Cochise, this is our first year, but I've been growing since 2020 in Arizona.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but I love this. It's stunning.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Once you've come to Cochise County, there's no
leaving.
Going back.
No.
Yeah.
It's beautiful here.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I came here for 2 weeks 42 years ago. If you know what I mean. I've been in Bisbee for over 40 years, actually.
Bisbee is beautiful.
It is.
Bisbee's weird.
It's got character.
Yes. No,
it's the hippie town, I was told.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I can hear the drumming from here. Anyway, you know what? Our saying, it's an old Hunter S. Thompson saying, actually, when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro.
we met a couple of those.
Yes, we did.
We went to Bisbee.
Yes, it's the world's largest open-air asylum. And you know how Tombstone has the saying that they're the town too tough to die?
Yes.
Well, you know what our saying is? We're the town too high to care.
I
mean elevation. What are you? Anyway.
We're Canadian.
Yes. Yeah, we're Canadian.
Yes, we're Canadian.
Have you seen my prime minister? The whole country's
that is hilarious. Oh my God. I grew up in northern Wisconsin. I even understand the language then, by golly. So anyway, so we're here for the killer bees, and we're gonna get rid of them for you. We're gonna this will be a fun little video. We're gonna take the 360. We're gonna go over and get on the uniforms. You guys can watch from a distance. You should be fine over here. I can see the bees. There's a nice little ball in there. Question with those electronics is what we use. Is that hooked up?
It is.
Operational.
So you have to just unhook the 2 clamps.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
because what we use, just like we did over here, it's our second time up here in a month or something.
That's right.
And probably not our last.
Nope.
And so with a swarm of bees like this, our normal approach, and this is why I'm asking you about this, is if we need to adapt. Because we can. Because we have cojones like that. Anyway, we'll coat the outside like we did here before with a spray adhesive. Okay, the spray adhesive is non-toxic, still a spray adhesive. And a swarm of bees, there's 7,000 to 10,000 bees there. It's like an onion. And I've seen a ball like that, and so has Hosh, just explode like mean as shit. And,
okay.
I mean, stinging even over this way. And so what we do is we coat them with that spray adhesive so they can't explode. It makes a shell. Then we take our pyrethrin, which is on a straw. Pyrethrin is a pesticide made from chrysanthemum flowers. Still a pesticide, and used according to label is fine, just like anything else. Read your labels, damn it, everybody out there in Killer Bee Nation land. And we take our straw, it's a crack and crevice, and kill them from the inside out with that. Now, underneath that, where they're hanging, are there any electronics under there?
There's the only electronics is the one battery line.
Okay, and that is waterproof.
Yes.
It has to be. It's
yes,
outside.
it is. Yep.
All
it
right,
is.
I think we're good to go then.
Joey can always put on a suit and take it apart for you. You just quit.
Are you allergic to bee
No,
stings?
I'm not.
Because there won't be no mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. So I like you, but you're going to die.
He just quit. Don't worry. He was.
No,
I got a tractor to move.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Nice knowing you. See you later. You're breaking up. You're pixelating.
That's right.
Boy, the reception went to shit. Solar flares. Actually, at my age, I call them senior flares.
Okay.
So,
Cute.
so we're going to get on it. We'll let you get that tractor out of here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
because we're going to
perfect.
get suited up here. We'll drive over, and we're going to make quick work of it. We're going to make this as uneventful as possible. We don't need a Nat Geo moment. You can watch the rest of our channel for that shit. And, yeah, that's about it. I think the prep is the prep.
Thank you very
everybody.
much.
Good to see
Thank
you
you very
again.
much.
Honestly,
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll see you
It's so
again.
nice to meet you, my dear.
You
We
too.
will-
I think you're fantastic. Be safe.
Thank you. I love a perceptive person. That's really awesome.
I think you're
I don't think you caught that. She said,
Yeah,
be
I've got a
safe.
Oh, it's technical. She read the manual. I wrote it.
yeah. Please be safe.
Yeah,
Thank
all right.
you.
Well, try to beehive yourself. We got a whole book of them. It's like beehive yourself.
I like that.
Anyway, yeah.
I want to check out Bisbee. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some info.
Oh yeah. It used to be the best kept secret in the country, but
Okay.
not so much anymore because it's so fucking weird. Awesome, in other words.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank
you get on that.
Be
All right.
safe.
If you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's both of us.
Okay.
I'll be over here with
Okay.
a beverage if you need one.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
And then I'll get my clipboard and we'll settle up and do all that shit.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much,
All right,
guys.
Joey. Thank you. I'll talk to you in a little while. Thank you, Pam. All right. Well, Killer Bee Nation. What do you think? Shall we pause it until we?
I don't think. Well, let's see here. Where are we?
What are you thinking? What's your bed?
I'm actually not sure that that's
You know what I
an
forgot to do?
option on here.
Forgot to soak the suits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Sticky.
Then let's just, I mean, we're gonna get suited up and make quick work of it,
Sticky icky.
right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, here's your old sticky suit, and here's my new sticky suit. They're all
Right.
sticky.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess maybe stick that up there so that people can watch us get all dolled up.
It's the dolling.
It's the it's the dolling.
The dolling.
All right.
Proceed with the
It's
dolling.
dolling. Absolutely dolling. So we're gonna make quick work of this.
Yeah, so for those of you who are new to the channel,
Ah, there you go.
yeah,
First time ever in 360, I think. Maybe second.
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Oh, you know what? This is a double XL. Look at that. It's not even extra large.
Really?
Yeah, it's XXL, which is fine. You know, like that's so. For the record.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
interesting, but it works fine. Would you prefer that for the
this
new
is
one?
my preference.
Because we
The baggier,
the
yeah,
baggier,
yeah. The
almost
baggier, the
baggier,
better.
Yeah,
when it comes
almost
to
get
bee
a point.
suits.
Well, we're gonna get you a new one because all we have are sizes for me.
Yeah,
So there.
it's amazing how fast we go through these.
Oh my God! But thanks to the Killer Bee Nation for actually fitting it. I mean,
You're gonna hold off on the cooling vest?
yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need them later. We got some stuff lined up today. Oh, there's one right now. Damn it! Look at this. Yep, they're on us already.
Yeah, so
gotta be
here's
a
the
hive
story,
nearby.
gang. For those of you who are new to the channel, those are killer bees over there. We know this because the lab in Tucson determined 26 years ago, in 1998, that 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona are Africanized, aka killer bees. That means if you encounter a swarm of honeybees flying around or under a shed or something you didn't put there where you know where that queen came from, they're killer bees. Killer bees were created in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957 when they crossbred African honeybees with European drones. The result was a better bee. They don't get sick. There's no colony collapse with killer bees. They don't get varroa mites. They're a superior honeybee. However, they're also hyper defensive. They kill people, pets, and livestock, and because they're an invasive species, They present an existential threat to our native pollinators. They hoard resources, they wet pack pollen in the hives, they gather up all the nectar, and they starve out our native pollinators. Additionally, they spread invasive plants and they inbreed native plants because they're not from here. They're not designed to pollinate what evolved here. They're bad news. We kill every hive we find. We're going to exterminate this killer bee swarm. Now, it may be a hive.
Well, we
don't know
until we get there.
We'll see if they're
If
building
they built
comb.
comb, yep. If they built comb, so. All right. Well, I guess you want to grab the Invisis stick.
Yeah.
And walk over, and I'll drive the truck over, and we'll get on this.
Sounds
We
good.
got more people to rescue today.
Well,
So there.
well.
All right.
See, you can't work around things like this. They literally stop production. These people wanted to get going with their planting, and they can't because they've got these bees here. And these bees will kill a worker. Now, one bee sting, if you're allergic, is really problematic. Put you in the hospital and possibly kill you. It doesn't matter though, because if you're not allergic, these bees frequently will just blow up. And when they do, they'll empty the hive out. And then everybody's getting fucked. They're really bad news. Now, my question is, are they building honeycomb here? Because if they are, that's crazy.
Well, it is a little bit in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. So they use this for their tractors for plowing, planting, and everything. It navigates their, well, it used to navigate their trucks, right?
Right.
So all we have 12 volts. So all we have to do is disconnect the battery here, and it's off.
Yeah.
They can't use it anyway, and they need to relocate it. So there we go. Now it's off. Wow. All right, that is full up killer bees right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the big blues out and climb up here. If you want to man the camera,
Sure.
and we'll try to make quick work of this. Okay, I think we can just let them drop onto the. Let's see. Drop onto the. What am I doing here? My brain's swelling up. Onto the hay. Now bring a bucket.
Yeah. Or a bin.
Bring a bucket to catch them, huh?
Or a bin.
I'll be in, yeah.
We got
Yep.
those bins in the back.
Yippers. I'll find out where the tri-dye is. Or I mean the pendona.
Now, we know a lot of people relocate feral honeybee hives. We don't recommend it, especially in Arizona, where 100% of the feral honeybees are Africanized.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
If you relocate this hive, you're relocating an active landmine. You're relocating an invasive species, a deadly invasive species. Zzz, medtech.
Okay, here we go.
I'll get that eventually.
Are they lighting up yet or no?
Not yet.
Good. All right, we got one of the ingredients here, and we got two of the ingredients here.
Now, the other thing we say is the behavior of a swarm or a hive at any given moment isn't indicative of whether they're Africanized or not. Granted, Africanized honeybees have the potential to really blow up and be a bomb, but just because they're not blowing up doesn't mean they're not Africanized. The only way to tell is through genetics. Genetic testing, which happens to be very expensive.
All right, here we go. All right, Killer Bee Nation. We're kind of going to make quick work of this because we have to. Now, we're hoping they don't blow up. We need to actually make this a little bit. Now, since I'm here and ready for war, do you want to put the camera up there closer?
Yeah.
And we can actually, I'll let you know. You see how they're all talking to each other, vibrating?
Yeah.
They know we're here. There's pollen.
Yeah.
Isn't that pollen on one of them?
So,
That's pollen.
If you're placing bets, what do you think? You think they're building comb on this?
Well, there's pollen there.
I think they
I
are.
think they are too.
I bet you there's white nubbins on this.
Kind of a bitch, and they're lighting up.
Yep.
Now, you see, Now, we have had swarms just like this. You cannot tell by their behavior right now, their genetics. We've had swarms where we've gotten within 5 feet and they've come out and just attacked mercilessly. So thank goodness this isn't doing that, because we're at the hemp farm. All right, well, if you will back that off a little bit, and I'll go ahead and start coating this. What we're going to do is make this safe. That's our big goal here. Like I said, their behavior at this exact time has nothing to do with their genetics. So thank goodness they're behaving a bit, because these Africanized bees have a serious tendency to go off the chain. So this created a little bit of a, actually made it, yeah, here we go. There we go. Oh, you get stuff on that. Oh, that definitely got stuff on it. All right, how about if I get this going now? They're all gonna come right back to where they were. So all of the remnant bees flying around here are actually gonna come right back to, does that got stuff on that lens? You might want to flip it around. Yeah. I think you got shit all over it. It got bees on it, oh. So anyway, we're using a pyrethrin, which is a pesticide made from chrysanthemum flowers. Now all of these bees are going to come right back here and land right here. Also, we're using our non-toxic spray adhesive to knock as many of them down as possible. All right, let's see which way the wind is here. I think it's, which way is it blowing? Do you know? Oop, right at me.
That way, yeah.
All right, then I gotta go over here. So all of these bees, as you can see, they're gonna be coming right back to here. This non-toxic spray adhesive is really awesome for knocking them down in the air.
Do you see nubbins?
Oh, let me look. No.
Interesting.
Yeah, not a one. And yet I saw pollen on that one's legs.
Right.
So that is just
so
kind
at
of...
this point, this is a swarm, not a hive.
That is correct. The only difference between a swarm and a hive is that millisecond they decide to land somewhere. So we're gonna give this a minute. You can see there's so few flying around right now. I think I'll get a brush and knock these guys down. This is really working out well. Why they landed here, I have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason as to where they'll land. It doesn't make any sense. So there was a few thousand bees here, and it only takes 500 stings to equal a rattlesnake bite. That is horrifying.
Well, and especially, as we said earlier, a couple of these guys are allergic.
Yeah.
So the liability's off the chain. Now in Arizona,
you have to get rid of them.
and you have to get rid of them. In Arizona, there's a law, revised statute, Arizona revised statute 36-601 states if you've got a feral honeybee hive on your property and you know about it and that hive stings somebody, you're liable in a court of law.
Yep. You have to have them removed.
You got to get rid of them. Now you can see here we got a bunch of dead and dying bees inside. Couple reasons. A, the pesticide pyrethrum, which is made from chrysanthemum flowers, but also the spray adhesive. So all these guys are going away.
How's it looking?
Good. Good.
Alternative ain't so hot.
No, the alternative is horrible.
Let's see here, brush. I'm gonna give him the brush off. So, we gotta make these quick. Now, if you'll see on our YouTube channel or any of the other social media platforms, Killer Bee Guy, it varies widely as to behavior, length of time to remove. I am so happy that these guys went willingly, almost willingly. Made it safe for these people to keep on working. They were not gonna have to worry about it now. They gotta move this GPS unit. And so these could have killed a bunch of people. I don't see any remnants flying around anywhere, do you?
No.
Awesome. This really worked textbook. This is classic.
Yeah.
Man. This is
So
awesome.
maybe they would have moved on. Maybe they would have decided to build. Who knows?
Well, that's the problem. We don't
and
know.
who cares?
Yeah.
It
Yep.
really doesn't matter.
Really awesome. You know what? I want to get a bird's eye view from here because it's so beautiful out here. What do you think, Hosh?
Yeah.
As the crow flies?
Yeah. If the crow's doing circles, that's kind of as the vulture flies.
As the vulture flies.
Here, go ahead.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, no. See, it's a vulture. Uh-oh. It found one. It found a killer bee removal expert that didn't work too well on. Oh, lunch. It's on Hosh. All right, Killer Bee Nation.
Interesting.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is really awesome. We're going to wrap it up. We got a lot to do today.
I'm glad they didn't start to build. We don't have to worry about this thing
Exactly.
attracting anything in the future.
No.
Although
Except
it may
goodwill.
still.
Except
God.
Good. Oh, you never know.
I mean, like that
Yeah.
equipment up in the playa.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
High-tech shit.
Yeah.
It's no rhyme or reason. They'll land on the underside of a trampoline. They'll land on the bumper of a car. All right. Thank you, Killer Bee Nation. We will see you in the funny papers.
Later on, everybody, listen. If you're in agriculture and you've got a ball of bees that, tries to hunker down on your property and bed in and is really disrupting, these utility boxes, water boxes, you got a GPS thing, they will disrupt an entire operation because nobody can work when these things are here. It's a bomb waiting to go off. And you're liable as the business owner. You got to get rid of them. If you're in Cochise County, give us a call. We'll come make short work of it. If you're anywhere else in the U.S., understand honeybee Africanization is on the rise in all the lower 48 states. You can't trust feral honeybees anymore. And even if you could trust them, they're European, right? They're invasive. They're disrupting our ecosystems. You got to get rid of your bees. Give us a call, like I said, in Cochise County. Never relocate. Always exterminate. We'll see you guys on the next job. Let's save our native pollinators.
See you guys.